Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Delve. Today we're continuing to work on our Raft Demake. Now last time we tried adding a more natural turning system to our shark and also started working on the building mechanics. Unfortunately, not all went smoothly, which brings us to today's video. First, we're gonna have to fix our foundation placement, most importantly making sure that we can only build if attached to another foundation piece, and not diagonally. Assuming that doesn't take all video, we'll start working on the cooking mechanics and general placement mechanics. And if we somehow manage to get all that done, I've got a few other things lined up, but that'll be the extra icing on the cake. Well, we've got some pretty big holes to fix today, so let's not waste any more time and get to the coding. Alright, so a little housekeeping before we get started. So the reason that the shark wasn't turning properly last time was because I forgot to add the modifier, which is like the turn speed. I got the main math right, I just forgot to add in, the important part, which is the actual turn speed. So now this should work properly with the shark. We'll still have to figure out the rest of the body, but for now at least the shark sure to turn properly. So that's a plus. So actually, let's just make sure that works. There you go. So he turns. Yay! All right. So I already tried to start working on the raft base thing before I started recording. It doesn't exactly work. I think it's because I'm using the wrong check. So we're gonna try instance position because the X and Y that we're checking for does not have a defined collision box. So that has been the greatest pain in the butt, is to get this to work properly. Okay, so that works. Okay, so far so good. Now the test. Okay, cannot go diagonally. No diagonally. No diagonals. Finally. All right, you guys have like no idea how happy I am that works. I was a little freaked out that wasn't gonna work, but we finally figured it out. I cannot place blocks diagonally. They have to be touching one of the sides. So that is good. That is very good, because that means we can finally move on. Okay, good. There's no way to manipulate this so that I can get diagonals. Oh, finally. Okay, that is good. So ugly to look at, but it's kind of what you need. At least as far as I'm aware. Okay, so let's just make a general you know what? Yeah, no, we'll start with a general purpose sprite for now. Go with like a dark gray. So we're actually gonna make this the parent. For now, we're gonna call it object placer. There you go. So very similarly to the way that we do raft placement, we're gonna be doing the same thing for our object placements. Okay, let's just make sure that works. Okay, there we go. Or, kind of bothered that the visibility isn't working. Hello? I got this. This is why it wasn't working. Have to make... We're not tying it to the player, we're tying it to the actual mouse. So this should work, right? Actually, what am I doing? That only works if, I tie this to the mouse. Like, a smart person would. Aha! There you go. Only shows up when we're in the vicinity of the player. Like it should. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so if mouse check. So if we're on the raft, we're gonna check for other collisions afterwards, but just for now. Oh, I also just realized we're doing it wrong. This doesn't need to be apparent. So let's actually make that object now. Object survival. I don't know. XY object survival, power survival. So as long as we're in the vicinity and we're on a raft piece, we can place it. Boom or not. Boom or not. What the heck? So confusing. Boom. Is it getting placed under? I don't know. What is happening? Why make item? What in the hell is happening? Instance create at XY, which is the mouse X, mouse Y. What is happening? No wonder I put VK left.MB left. Why is that even a thing? Why is that even a thing? Excuse me. Gosh dang it. I knew that. VK left, MB left. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so place it there. Can't place it there. Kind of place it there. So we're gonna be using the same item for both purifying and the stove. Or actually, it's more of a grill, not a stove, because they both use the same countdown system, and you can only do one thing at a time on them, so it really doesn't matter. Time, max time is going to be something we need to define. For now, we'll make it 60. So active. If time equals max time, that means we have reached our timer limit. Active equals 0. And if active is 0, then we will wait further instructions. Okay, so we need to go to the mouse. We shall do this in the collision event. Target equals other ID. Okay, that should work. So if distance to object is object player, we have to make sure that the player is close enough to us. Let's go 8. They have to be all up in our business. If mouse target equals ID, that means we have the mouse on our object. If keyboard check pressed, active equals 1. All of that just to turn it on. Right. We need to get a good idea of how this is actually gonna work, so need a bigger raft. Already seeing problems. Okay, it's fine. E. Okay, that didn't work. E. Okay, it's not working. Okay, you know what? Maybe this is overthinking it. Let's just have the player step over the object. Okay, and boop. Alright, and let's see it cool down. It's not cooling down because I didn't set it to cool down. Time +1. Okay. Okay, so let's do E. Okay. Boom. E. 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 Oh, what? Oh, time equals 0. Need to reset the timer. Boom. 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 Okay. So the reason I wanted to get the mouse working is so that we have to be looking at the object. It's kind of important so that we can't activate objects with our butt. Okay, I think the reason that the mouse wasn't working is because we need a sprite for it. Need an actual collision for the collision event to work. Boom. Okay. Doesn't seem to reset though. So maybe we'll do this. Mouse target equals 0. It's a general check. Checking for the distance. If the mouse isn't near it, then yeah, it doesn't really matter. Alright, there you go. I mean, it works, but you can still activate it with your butt, you know? I would have to check out, I would have to do a directional check. Let's see, maybe I could do a collision line. Not exactly sure if that's gonna work, but we'll see. Okay, let's see. So it kind of works. It kind of works. At least I get the proper orientation now. It feels a little finicky. What if I make this a solid? So if I make it a solid, that means we can't walk into it. And then E, 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 E. Okay, that's a little bit better. Like with a collision, at least I can be like, okay, I'm walking up to it and I'm pressing E. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit better actually. Okay, that works. Okay. Alright, so it is a collision check with a collision line. I think that should be fine because it's only checking for the collision when you're in the vicinity of the player. So that should be okay. Alright, so the other thing we're going to need to do here is firewood. We're going to have to keep track of this as well. Fire time. So if active, if a firewood is greater than 0, then we can burn it off. Firewood -1, fire time equals 0. Else fire time +1. Yeah, I just realized we're gonna have to dedicate like 2 different buttons to firewood and placing an item because we don't have the Z-axis to determine which we're looking at, so that might be a little tough. Okay, so if we have a collision, if firewood is less than Oops. Less than 3. Firewood plus 1. We have infinite firewood for now. So we're gonna do a quick visual here. This is 1 firewood. Looks more like butter. 2 firewood. Then we'll just do 3 firewood as the entire freaking block. There you go. And then we're just gonna draw that lovely buttery firewood sprite right under us and tie it to the firewood. Alright, so let's see what that looks like. Ooh, we got full firewood. Now we're down to 3. Well, that's down to 2 actually. I'm gonna use it up. Boom. No firewood left. Can't eat anymore, but if we Q, we add 1 fire, 3 fire. Can't add any more, then E it, Q, E it, boom. Yes, okay. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so everybody knows that destroying things is so much easier than creating. So it should be no difficult task for us to create the axe real quick. And as has become tradition with this project, that's our axe. Save ourselves some time. Copy paste. Okay, before we do any destruction, just want to make sure that it works. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay, so if instance position if confirm equals actually I'm gonna have to do this differently. Instance position, I believe. PX PY Raft base instance destroy instance destroy, no capitalization. Bam. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, that works. Okay, now we need to add in the confirmation. Confirm equals, let's say 60. Else confirm plus 1. So you gotta hold it for a second. There you go. Hold it for a second. There you go. Boop. 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 Yeah. Future Keaton here with the outro because, well, past Keaton had a bad case of the Mondays while recording this session, and the tons of mistakes really didn't help. Anyway, hopefully next time we can get the shark working properly, and on the horizon is the building vertically, which could either be great or a damn nightmare. Fingers crossed that it's, you know, the former. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Dev. So if you like this video or enjoy Let's Dev in general, be sure to hit that like button. If you aren't already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and be sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new episode. And as always, be sure to leave your thoughts on our current progress in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.